Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm up here on the north side of the county. All the waterfalls I've been doing have been down on the Lake Rabun area, but today I'm up in Raven Gap here in Raven County, and we're headed to, it's a set of 4 waterfalls. It's called Darnell Creek Falls, and there are 2 other waterfalls associated with it. I actually have all the paperwork I printed out because I can't remember them. I haven't actually been to the top 2 before, but you know, I am hopeful. But so yeah, today I intend on doing the Darnell Creek Falls, the Upper Darnell Creek Falls, the Big Falls, which is on Thomas Creek, and the Middle Thomas Creek Falls, and it's all in kind of one long run up through here. But here we are headed off. It's kind of you're going up to Raven Gap, and you take a right off the highway at the only red light right there, and you run back here, kind of back in the middle of nowhere. So this little pull off right here, this is the first stop. Now what this does, you run down through here. You can take a 4-wheel drive down through there. I believe it's been a long time since I've been down there, but used to, you kind of needed a 4-wheel drive to get to the falls. Otherwise you just had to stop and hike, which is what we're gonna do, because I definitely don't have a 4-wheel drive, but I definitely want to see the falls. So I'm gonna turn this off real quick, and I'll get back to you when we are hiking. Hang on just a second. All right, so you can see we're here on the side of the road. The road goes up the hill that way, then you got the cutoff to the right. Now, as soon as you step out of your vehicle, you can hear falls down here, and it's kind of hard to see down there. There's a little bit of white water right here, but you know, from here on the camera and stuff, I can't make it out. But we'll follow this trail down. I don't know, I love this little, let me move right here. We'll move to the waterfall in just a minute, but I love this little spot right here. It's it's nice. And we'll move up here to the waterfall. Which, I mean, I know you can hear it. It's probably one of the more active falls that we've been to so far. We'll go up and then we'll go down and around. All right, so this is Darnell Creek Falls, or Lower Falls, however you want to call it. So I'm gonna head back up to the vehicle, and literally we're going right up the hill up here to where the second waterfall is. So we'll go see if we can make it up the hill and see what we can find at the next falls. All right, so this is the hill we were coming up. You see it continues up that way, and we pulled over to the right here. So there's another hiker here. I thought we were gonna have a waterfall buddy, but he was headed up the mountain doing some other hiking. Now, as you come around here, through the mud, there are actually two trails. One of them leads down to the creek, one of them leads down to the pool. That's the waterfall and whatnot. And here's the bottom pool. I'm gonna come over here to get a nice, just long view of it. Well, they have a good place on these rocks. Very nice. And I can tell you, by looking at it right now, I will not be climbing that waterfall. That has got to be slick and steep. I love the sun coming through the trees. Woo! Apology. Over here to the right. Nice. That continues down to the waterfall we were at just a minute ago. So that was a pretty steep hike down. The papers that I had didn't really mention how steep that was, so you definitely probably want to think, if you're coming down here, small children, keep a close eye on them. That'd definitely be a little bit more strenuous than the other hike. You know, it literally was just straight down a road. All right, this was the upper Darnell Creek Falls. I tried to take a little extra footage down here and get some slow motion stuff on my cell phone. I don't know if that'll be in this video or if it'll just be a short, but that was kind of interesting. Just in case I can't physically do the Thompson Creek Falls with my leg the way it is right now, it's kind of swelling up. So I'm gonna hike back out. We'll get up to the car and we'll get to where that second cutoff trail is, the one that went down to the left, and we'll make a decision from there. I mean, if you see more video past this point, then obviously we're good enough to keep going. But this is I like this falls, and there's a nice you know, it's waist deep at points pool here, so you could definitely just kind of lounge around in here, have a day where you just don't do anything but relax. And so I'm kind of interested to see what that other trail had in it. I know that the waterfall, if you look up top, it keeps going up around the bend, but there's just no way. I'm not even going to try. I did kind of climb that bottom ledge right there when I was doing my cell phone video, the short, the slow motion, but even it had to manage the dry grassy spots because the rest of it is so slick. So I'm gonna put my shoes back on and see see whether or not we feel up to doing that other trail as well. All right, so made it back up here to the car, and after careful consideration on my statement earlier, do not take your kids down that trail. I was very close to wondering, could I not just live down here? Because coming back up sucked. Maybe it's just because my leg's swelling up and it hurts, but I mean, I don't know. But wow, that was seems like it was twice as steep coming up as it was going down. And the last thing you need is, are we there yet? Or need a nap because they didn't get their juice, something like that. So no kids on that trail. Now, I am going to go ahead and try this trail and see how it compares. This waterfall, or whatever is right down here, wasn't on the list, so I mean, this might be more kid-friendly. I don't know. Let's walk to here and find out what exactly is above upper Darnell Falls. Oh, this is definitely more kid-friendly right here. You got a nice little swimming hole. You still got the waterfall. It's a smaller waterfall, but look at it. It's nice. All right, this one for sure, kid-friendly. And I don't exactly know what to call this one because on the map, the one we were just at was Upper Darnell Falls. We'll just say this is, I don't know, the uppity of Darnell Falls. It's a little two-piece waterfall. Nice, not too deep, and definitely a whole lot easier of a hike to come down. That took a fraction of the time. Yeah, this looks all right. All right, so this was the third falls. No name falls unless you just want to call it the upper, the uppity, or the third falls. I'm kind of glad it was a short one because I think I'm gonna have to cut it short today and head out because there's no way I can do the other two falls that are up here on Darnell. I apologize. That it's something I can save for another day when I'm a little more prepared and when I'm not banged up. I'll go ahead and hike back out, and like I said, I hope I filmed a little bit extra so at the other two falls, so maybe it wouldn't end up just being a snippet of a video. But all things considering, even though I wiped out on the rocks down below at the first falls, I still had a blast today. It was fun, and I appreciate everybody watching and following along, and hoping, of course, now, leg willing, I'm hoping to get back out and hike again next week. But until then, everybody, have a good week. Have a good Labor Day weekend, which, well, technically, by the time you see this, it may have already passed. So I hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. And thanks for hanging out with us.